So let's dive right in. What is belly fat? It's visceral fat, okay? And here's a book I'm going to show you right here, SIBA, the SIBA collection, Frank Nitter. And this one is on the endocrine system. And we have this little chapter right here, which talks about cortisol. Okay, you see this picture right here? That's belly fat, and that's too much cortisol. So first, let's talk about the relationship between cortisol and belly fat. Cortisol turns protein into sugar. Okay, so it causes your liver to make new sugar out of non-carbohydrate things like fat, ketones, protein. So if your cortisol is really high, that's a stress hormone, you're going to need quick sugar being created. So your body's going to be making a lot of sugar. So people that have high cortisol, a lot of times are not eating sugar. It's their body's making sugar out of other things. And that increase in sugar elevates insulin. Okay. People can even become a diabetic if they have too much cortisol. And this is why one of the side effects of prednisone, where someone's taking a synthetic cortisol, is diabetes. So the reason why someone has belly fat or visceral fat from cortisol has to do with that hormone, which is making sugar, which is then increasing insulin. So really what's happening is we're getting the spike of insulin, and insulin makes belly fat because it's a fat storing hormone. So whether your insulin spike is coming from eating a high carb diet or sugar, or increase in cortisol, or you're eating too frequently, as in having a lot of snacks, you can develop excessive belly fat. Now, the belly fat usually occurs after the liver is fatty, because a lot of the visceral fat that's around the organs is occurring because there's a spillover from your liver. So if you have belly fat, like you're looking down right now and you can't see your feet, that means your liver has a lot of fat in it. And now it's spilling over into other areas around the body because there's only so much space in the liver. So knowing that information, the top foods that will help you with that have to address either lowering insulin, lowering cortisol, or helping you with a fatty liver. And some people, as I go through the list, are going to be surprised when I talk about eating certain fats, because you would think you would need to avoid fat if you want to get rid of a fatty liver or fat around your midsection, but that's actually not true.